Hi everyone.
Hi, Al. Welcome.
Welcome back. I'm Gary.
I'm Ronnie.
And we are GaRon Stitchery.
The house of
You don't have the tote bag t-shirt on.
Oops.
I
messed it up.
So hopefully everyone survived Thanksgiving festivities, and now we are in the end of the year rush of Christmas. I've already got my Christmas t-shirt sweater on.
Yeah.
That's what we wear in Florida.
Yeah, we don't have too many decorations on because we don't have the space.
Yeah.
The only up is the baby's Christmas tree.
Yeah. They got their tree up. They're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had to celebrate for that, you know.
So we want to thank all our new subscribers.
Yes, thank you.
And the questions. Oh, speaking of questions, there was a question as to what we stitch, what frame we use to stitch on.
What frame?
Ronnie's frame right here. It is an R&R lap stand frame. So
That is mine.
This is what Ronnie uses.
Yeah.
So
That's the only I can use.
So he stitches on a table, so it's easier for him to do is two-handed.
Yeah.
And this one it's got two openings. This is an 11 by 11. And then you can also use 11 by 8. And I just knocked that off. I clipped it. So, and then also Ronnie has created a special grime guard.
Yeah, my grime guard.
He's got the grime guard that's designed for this. For
my
the
design.
Yeah, so it's got the reinforcement here and there, and then it'll fit your project on there. So
yeah.
So this is what Ronnie uses. I use a regular Q-snap. Just we'll show it later on. I take an 8 by 8 and an 11 by 11 Q-snap. I put them together so it's a little bit shorter for me, so it's not as heavy when I'm holding it and balancing it.
Yeah, I cannot use the Q-snap because my hands hurt, and that way I'm put it there, and now I'm stitching only on my table.
Yeah. I gotta have my feet up. I gotta sit down in a nice comfy spot. I really get some stitching done.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think I'm trying to think of all the other questions. I've answered most. I think I've answered all the other questions. I just wanted to show that one on here.
Okay.
And
I don't check the comments this week. I'm so busy.
Oh, so you didn't see Carolyn's comment, huh?
I'm thinking you're showing me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think you're supposed to hide my Thanksgiving harvest fairy so Carolyn can catch up and pass me.
Oh, I don't know. Well, you don't show me that.
I think that's what she was implying. But anyway.
Yeah, today is a WIP parade.
Yep, we got a WIP. We're gonna have the WIP parade. We're gonna do a little bit of planning, scheduling, and recap of 2022.
Yeah.
And but first, who's got finishes?
I don't have finishes.
I have 3 FFOs I picked up from the framer.
Ooh, look at you.
Let me get through this mountain of WIPs and I'll find these finishes.
Oh,
here we go. I got them right here.
why did you put it so far?
I wasn't thinking. So the first one I wanted to show is Ho 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 by Art to Heart. So this is, and it comes with the buttons. There's a little button here, there's a little peppermint button here, and a little red button there, and the nose and the snowman is a button. So I did this on a simple gray, and just they're called 4 threads, and I used the same frame to match Winter Quaker. So it's the same white silvery icy looking frame that I kind of like. I like that look. It's a really nice frame. So this is a really fun one. All right, there you go.
Right.
All right, next one is Erica Michaels Reindeer Games. And it's all framed up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, gorgeous.
So this is what I did. I did a couple of different things with this one. Is I didn't do the Smyrna crosses. Because there was supposed to
leave in there.
Yeah, because there was Smyrna crosses supposed to go like right in here and up in here and over here. But I had some kind of I don't know what they're called. There are some beads that are got like little facets on them. Let's try to get, can we get there? There you go. Maybe you can see, yeah, you can see that. So I just popped those in there. I think it gives a little bit of sparkle, and I think that the size, the scale worked really good. So the frame is a nice little rustic, bronzy color frame. Goes good with the deer. But I really love this. This was the Reindeer Games by Erica Michaels, yeah. And it's got a drum and a berry. I still have to do the drum and berry.
Big beads.
Yeah,
that gorgeous.
Yeah. And then my final finish is from let's see. I had the chart sitting over there.
Over here.
Yeah, it was when we were gonna. Yep, there it is. The Scarlet House. Jingle all the way. She finished it as a pillow. And did a little rustic thing there. I wanted mine framed.
We cannot have too many pillows.
We can't have pillows because the girls see a seat and they say, I can sit
toy.
Or toy. So
mostly it's toy.
Yeah. So what I did is I changed almost everything on this. So I used Extrude's fabric elixir, which is that green molded leaf fabric. And then I used Belsois silks with mine. I did tulip. It's more of a red. It's not reading red on the camera, but it is more of a red. Maybe I used tulip, and then I used icing, which was the white. So I used silk on that. And then so we picked a nice antique fabric that's frame that's got a little bit of green undertones, like up under, like it's been rubbed off. But I think it looks really cute, framed. It's a nice little rustic piece.
Yeah. Talking about pillows, I was doing something in the room cleaning, and one of our friends, Sheila, she sent us this puppy.
A poodle pillow.
Poodle pillow. And we put it in our bed, and one day I go looking, and the pillow was on the floor. And somebody was playing with, and I'm thinking, it's Sheila, you have a grandson and you like go hunting for mushrooms.
Oh, well, you know everything.
Yeah. Well, she showed a big bucket there.
Wait, I've got a secret.
No, I'm not telling that.
Oh, okay. Nope. All right. Well, I guess we won't tell the secret now.
Nope.
So let's do some shop updates. Now that you guys are waiting for the secret.
Coming back to the store.
Yep.
Is Mirabilia Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy.
Yeah, we had a lot of people wanting this one, so we've got it back in the shop again.
Yes.
And there you go. So you can stitch it with Caroline, because clearly she won't let me stitch it with you. So
we have the Snowman Collector #1.
Yep, this one's back again. This one was so hot.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what the next one's going to look like.
I want to do it.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
Yeah, but I had too many whips.
We'll find out in his whip parade how many hundreds he has.
Too many for me.
All right.
And now new in the shop, we have,
oops,
I can open it.
It's in the top. There it is. These are scissors from Italy, MTV. These are little black scissors, really cute little scissors. Look at, there you go. Look at that. It's got a nice little detail on there. They're a good little size. They're like 3.5 inches. When I measured them, they were 3.5 from handle to tip.
Okay.
All right.
MTV.
Okay. Now these
gorgeous.
These are little snowflake pens, and they go with a chart. Show us the chart.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over here.
Over here. New chart. It's MTV.
Sorry.
It's not that one. It's the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here it is.
Yeah. So this little pins, you stick it in this pillow chart. See the little snowflakes right there.
I know what's prepared.
Yeah. See. So both of these are from MTV.
Now I'm prepared.
Look at that. This is a really cute little Christmas atmosphere. Look at the little pillow with the cardinals. I love the cardinals. So you just pop the little pillows in, the little pins in there. And then the next one is called Peaceful Winter. And now she made these. These are handmade by her from MTV.
OMG.
And see the little bird, little cardinal goes right over
Cardinal. I love cardinals.
there. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
That one's super cute. And then she's got like a specialty stitch for the heart. You do, and she's got a description on how to do it. It's called, what is it called? It's called a, oh, she didn't call it, Heart Road Stitch. It's a Heart's Road Stitch, so that's really pretty. Yeah. And so both of these charts, she said, she created a needle minder for them that you could use. It's a poinsettia needle minder she's created. Isn't that super cute?
And made by hand.
Yeah, made by her.
That is gorgeous.
It looks like, oh wow. So look at the little centers. They look like beads, but they're actually the same material. So it's got a little needle minder, little needle minder. Super cute. There's that. And then we have the latest kit from the latest mouse from.
I cannot open it because it's sealed.
Yeah, if they put a seal on there, we don't break the seal.
Yeah.
So this is from Just Nan. It's the gingerbread peace mouse. So it's like super cute. There. It's got all the little tin there. So it includes the beads and a pearl, the flower bead, a gold dove bead, 2 sequins for the hat, needle book felt, decorator needle 10, gold tail, the little gold metal tail there, fairy button with magnet, and Peace on Earth banner. So there you go, and it's stitched with DMC. So it's pretty cute. I think she's had a couple of them come out this year, so it's kind of nice. Oh, that's the ho ho ho.
Look, there's the Shandy ho ho.
So we got all my finishes. We got all the charts back in stock.
Yeah.
Now this.
The more new.
I think it's with that.
So
this is, we have the new Blackbird design book, and it's When Leaves Fall. This book is not on the website. To order it, send us an email with your PayPal email address, and we will invoice you for it. And this, we only have like 5 left, so I really wanted to make sure you guys know.
Yeah.
We had over 60, and they all went out. So
well, it was pre-order.
Yeah, pre-orders. So there's some great patterns in here. Here's, look at this one right there. Some re-releases, and they have the one. I don't know if I can show. Oh, good. So they have the Moonlit Garden, which is the one a lot of people were trying to get. This is really there you go. Super cute. I can't read it now, so you guys can read it.
No. Oh, you move it too much.
Oh,
now you can read it.
Okay. So it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven." I was trying to read upside down. I did pretty good. I could barely read right side up. If anyone knows. So there's 10 projects in here. So and there you go. So that's what we have new in the shop.
That is it.
That's
new
it.
in the shop and back in the shop.
So you guys might want to go get a drink. Take a bathroom break. Go get a drink, and when you come back, Ronnie will have his WIP parade. I'll take a nap.
Oh my god!
It's a long one.
2, 3. Yeah. Me is a big one. That's a 1.5 year stitching, and let's say I want to do one project at a time. This is a lot for me.
You can only stitch one at a time.
This is
Hungarian at the top.
Hungarian folk are number 2.
Oh, I'm in the way.
You can see it? I cannot see it.
Yep, it's good.
Good? Okay, I'm stitching. Do I have to say when I'm stitching on?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, if you know it, since you fill out the card, I think you know it. So.
No, I am not.
I don't always know.
I never remember.
So it's
Needle Blend Design, Yellowstone, 14 count.
Yep.
Ida.
Yeah.
Okay. And I go here.
And this is
there. This one is I am supposedly finished right now, but I don't know why I keep it living. I'm thinking the family of birds and flower of the mouth.
Mouth of the flower
is I say it backwards again. Sorry. But this one are supposedly be done. I promise I will have this one done, Christine, by
the retreat?
my first anniversary.
By the retreat?
This is AuryTM Stitches, 16 counts, Angel Wings by Fabrics by Stephanie.
And this
We the people.
Yeah. Now, what she did is, so on here, see, Ronnie's stitching his on Ada, but on the model, she did it on linen, and she did 1/1 words. But she went back in there in the design, and she updated it to change the words to backstitch. So you can, so Ada people can stitch it.
Yeah.
And even if you're not stitching on Ada, if you want to do the back stitch, you can. It just takes over more stripes and it's spread out. It looks really nice.
Yes.
I guess I'm putting it back in the bag.
And there, my next is the mouth of the flower.
Is it finished?
No. There is when I am. I make. Before yesterday I make and do all this corner from here to here, 200 something stitches.
And what happened?
And there was 200 stitches. And there, when I'm coming in the last line here, I found out I was out, and I had to remove 100 stitches.
Oh.
And yesterday it was impossible for go back there. I went had the flower ready for today.
It's just,
but no,
he's been a little bit busy.
Work keeping me busy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm so happy doing the shipping and working. And I appreciate it because the sale, the
Thanksgiving sale.
Christmas, Black Friday and
Cyber Monday
Monday. Woo!
Yeah.
Was busy. Thank you.
Yes.
We very appreciate it.
And and all our orders are gone. So
last but not least is my patriotic Christmas Eve. The I'm stitching with Gina and Vicky and a couple of other people in the group. And I'm stitching this. You can read that, please, because you are.
He's using Cottage Stone 18 count by Color and Cotton.
Yeah.
So if you want to start it, you still can. You're picking it back up in January, right?
Yes, in January I'm going to pick up, and I'm thinking Gina says she wants to stitch one month.
So
one day a month.
One section, 1 week a month?
I don't know. I had to talk to her what she means.
Yeah, Ronnie's not used to scheduling stitch on this bit, this bat.
I'm got it.
He's either going to stitch it or not stitch it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that is my WIP parade, and it's a lot for me.
Wow, that was a 5-minute WIP parade. I think you ran through that.
5. Yeah. 5 or 6? How many? I don't know.
I wasn't counting. Did you guys count? From a guy who said, "I'm only going to stitch one thing at a time."
Yes.
And he's got stash too.
I'm go finish my next year. I'm go finish my this year probably the mouth of the flower. And I hope by December 31st, depends how work can have it. And there I'm go working I have to find out is 1 day a month. But I'm going to go with the salty stitches. I want to finish that.
Yeah. That's a really pretty one.
Yeah, I love it. It's my patriotic, and that is for my citizenship.
Style. Yeah, your citizenship style. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That was me.
All right.
I'm gonna make a space here.
Wow.
Because now, Mr. Gary Hovater.
Okay, so I broke my whips out in a couple of different ways, and we'll talk about it when we go through, because I have 2.5 pages like this of whips.
OMG.
So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to show the whips by designer focus for 2022.
And I'm leaving.
You're
Bye.
What?
No, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so you're going to leave me?
No, I'm going to pick up this.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'll keep going. So so the first designer I'm going to show was the designer focus designer for January of 2022. And these are still WIPs. This is World Holiday by Mirabilia, and it's stitched on 32 count Anubis by Under the Seas Fabric.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
And I'm stitching this with Carolyn Zook. I don't know if she remembers or not, but we were supposed to start this together. I think I know she's stitching on hers. So maybe we can stitch on a little bit in the retreat in May together. All right, so there's that. And the next Mirabilia is Raven Queen. And she stitched on 32 count Witch's Sky. See, I have some of the stuff written down on my spreadsheet. Some is unknown, but this is known. So I have a dress, basically. I have no woman yet, and then I still have a lot to do. Yeah, you guys know what she looks like.
Yeah, but look at how
But yeah, I got a lot done. When I first started doing the designer focus, I think probably for the first 6 months of the year, I thought I would stitch on one project a week or do a page finish. And then at the last 6 months, I said, you know what, that's not working for me. I need to stitch on something until it's done and then pick on the next one. So halfway through the year, I changed my idea, and I like that way better. It's fun. So my next two, because they're on the boards, is Nora Corbett, because it was Nora Corbett Mirabilia month, because she's the same person. So I have these two, because they're on the same board. They're just, okay. This one, I know this is her face. This is Evan Nora. And this one, Lord only knows what direction this fabric goes, because that's Clary. Clary is the horny one. Claire is the horny one. She's got all the horns.
Claire.
So I don't know. Maybe it goes this way. I don't know. There's not enough of her there, but I do look at her face. And this is on a 32 count fiber on a whim. It's called Spicy Mustard, and it's the green version of Spicy Mustard, which I don't think they have anymore. The dye was changed, so they couldn't get it the color. So the next one is a very small start of Gypsy Queen, and it's on a 32 count Halloween Pumpkin by XG Design. So that's just her head.
Holy my
And if you don't know what she looks like, she's gonna be radiant with that dress on this fabric.
All that beads.
Oh yeah.
She
is bedazzled. Yes, I love her.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. All right.
She could be beautiful.
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to go by my list here. So because the two ladies were together on one board, they got separated. But Snow Queen is next, and she's the one. She goes this way. She's the one that I've restarted. I haven't touched her this year, but I restarted her. And because every time I would stitch on her on Zoom, I had to frog her the next time out. So it was always, it's a love-hate relationship. We're not speaking at the moment, but we still are connected. So
who is that one?
that's the Snow Queen. Yeah, there you go.
The red
this is better. No. Gypsy Queen Claire Dasher. Dasher is from Nora Corbett. Dasher, I haven't touched Dasher. I didn't touch Dasher at all. So I've got to do all the icicles. There's all kinds of icicles backstitched through there and through here, and then all the beads. I think this is very close to being done. And then there's a lot of work through here. And I think there's backstitching all through that too. So this is Dasher, and Dasher is on a 32 count Ozark by Color and Cotton. And then we've got Nora Corbett's Halloween Fairy. This was from a magazine. And this is on an unknown piece of fabric because I no longer remember what it was. But she's got quite a bit of Kreinik. There's like all these bead spirals up through here and then all this down here. I just got to get in the mindset to do the beads, because if you guys know, when you do beads and they're supposed to be perfectly spiraled in an open space, it's a bit of a challenge. At least it is for me. I want to make sure it looks curved instead of like chunky, you know. I don't know. So
I had an issue with my. I'm very good with the beads, but I had an issue with my
Aries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Just right.
This is the picture.
Yeah. Oh, this is
This is the picture.
Yeah, because she was a PDF download.
Yeah.
That's why it's black and white.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the next one is Mirabilia. It's Santa's Magic. I've been stitching on him the whole last month of the last week or so of November. I started him, and then so here this is where he's supposed to look like.
We got it here.
This is what he's supposed to look like. So I've got this hand.
You can move it more to the camera.
So I got this hand and some of the arm there, and I started on going up the next arm right here. So if you can see, he's got a lot done.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and he's on the called for fabric that I found when I found the chart. 32 count. What's it called? It's called Desert Sand by Witchelt. So I really enjoyed stitching him. 8 different Kreiniks or 10 different Kreiniks, and they're all through here. It's definitely a thing of love. But he is done for this year. And you can tell there's a lot of Mirabilias, and we're only in January. This was the one I started with Carolyn, and this is the Thanksgiving. And this was only one day of stitching. This is all I got done on one day of stitching. Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy. We started it on Thanksgiving Day. So
This year.
And this is on Manny Dodonna made some fabric that was out at Expo, and this was a small piece of that. And my last Mirabilia is Day Nymph, and this is
Wow.
So she's supposed to look like that, but she's on this gorgeous piece of fabric that's got skies and all that stuff. Look at that. She's just gorgeous. I'm doing the Day and the Night Nymph on the same fabric. I just love this fabric. All right. And now we are in February. And of course, February had to be hands-on design month because we all know her connection to February. So this is so much fun. And it's a banner. It's her banners. So it's her banner series. Snow.
Snow, much fun.
Yeah. Snow. That's what I thought I said that. Snow.
You say so much fun.
Snow, much fun. Sorry.
Snow, much fun.
So these are banners, and I don't know. Yes. Yeah. They'll be cut out and finished that way. Right, Jennifer? Jennifer,
Jennifer.
They're going to be finished that way. I'm pretty sure Jennifer said yes. I heard that. So I finished the first one, and then I just barely started the second one. So I still have the third one to do too. And that's hands-on design. It's on a 32 count white opal. And then the next one is, and this is when I was only stitching on one of these projects a week. So I didn't get them finished. If I would have stayed on the whole time, they would have been finished. This is the Wolf Block by Hands On Design, and I'm working on the outside of the block. So this is where we're at on that.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And this is the Lugana, like a light gray Lugana. I don't have the name of it. So I got a lot of that done. I think we're gonna have it. I think I'm gonna have it done and finished as a block. I think that's my
Like the picture.
Like the picture, yeah.
The shark.
Because if you remember the one from 17, the St. Patrick's Day one, I had it framed, but I think this is going to be a nice block.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And then the next one is Coastal Holiday, and it's the little box right there. I didn't do the ornaments yet, but I did start the little box with little houses on it. So this is very brightly colored, and this is on a 32 count cottage stone in linen. So Ronnie's doing the. Wait, no, are you doing cottage stone for your piece?
Nope, I don't remember.
Yeah. This is cottage stone in the Ada, and that's cottage stone in the linen. So it's pretty close to the same color.
You see, I cannot remember what and how.
I don't know. Sometimes things get stuck and I can't get rid of
He
it.
is very good with names.
Of fabric and cross stitch. People's names.
No.
What was your name again? George?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So the next one I'm pretty embarrassed about because it's the cookie exchange. And I know everyone's got theirs finished. It's only this big. There's a stack of cookies there. That's about all I have. And this is it's all the called for stuff. It's called for fabric by Stephanie, vintage Tiffany that was made for the cookie exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you had too many finishes.
Yeah. So now we're in March. So the designer for March was Rosewood Manor, and Rosewood Manor, I had the thing of I was going to do a page finish on as many of the Rosewood Manors as I could. If I would have actually tried focused and finished on one, I probably could have got 2 of these out of my WIP thing, which looking back on, I should have done. So this is Homewards by Rosewood Manor, and it's charted with sulky, so there's a sulky thread pack to get at that reds, but I'm not too much of a red guy, so I wanted blues and greens and some really beachy colors.
Is looking gorgeous.
Very beachy colors, and these are all Belle Soie, so I changed them out and I converted them over for my use. So I'm probably a third of the way done with this project, I think. Yeah, because welcome is like right up there, so that's 1, 2, and 3. So, and what I'm doing is the words are 2/2 to make sure they pop, and all of this little stuff here is 1 thread over 2. So it's really thin and light and looks very soft.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one, and that's on a 32 count Love Letters by Color and Cotton, the fabric.
No, you don't have tags.
Yeah,
Like me.
No, I don't have tags. I have spreadsheets. And so the next one is Turkish Delight. I love Karen's patterns. I love Rosewood's designs. Apparently I switch the fabrics and colors a lot, but it's still, I love the design. I just make it for my house. So this is Turkish Delight. I'm using the called for threads. They're all weeks dye works, but I'm doing it on a 32 count Nessie by Picture This Plus. And I have the top 3 sections done. So this is the edge of then I should be starting down here. That's how wide it's going to be. Okay. And the next one. Oh yeah, you guys remember this one. Oh Feathers. Oh yeah. Feathers with the sulky thread pack again. I'm using the sulkies. I've got it on this Arctic Glacier by Seraphim. It's a light bluey, aqua-y kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
It really
popping very well.
It is? Okay, because to me it's hard to see sometimes on the camera. But I love how bright that is.
Yeah, but you can close it more.
And then it washes out. Then the color
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Yep. Oh, I love that. And now the next one is we have Winter Quaker there. You saw my Autumn Quaker. I did start the other Quakers. Here is Spring Quaker. And I'm using all the called for fabric and, here, hold that, fabric and floss. So this is done with Valdani's. And the words. The color that's called for the words, the back stitch, she has a note in the chart that it's going to be tight, and you got to be careful so you don't run out. So what I did, there's another green in there. So some of the words I do with one green, some of the words I do with other green. So I've kind of like on purposely used 2 different greens for the words so that when I get to the end, it won't look odd. So I thought that was, because you can tell this is a darker green here, and then I think this one right here is the lighter green. They're very, you know, you could tell they're a little bit different. I think you can tell, and I can't in person, but it gives it, because all the other color changes, to me it works. I like it. And so here's the next Quaker, Summer Quaker, and I'm using the called for threads and the called for fabric, Valdanis. I have barely, this is the least, this is the one I have the least amount of on the 2 Quakers. Do I have even a page? I think I have, I don't even have a page finished. Oh yeah, this is a page finish. So that's a page finish, and that's maybe barely
a page.
Yeah, almost a half. Almost a half a page. But yeah. I love stitching with the Valdanis. The 3-stranded Valdanis are really fun to stitch with. This is another Valdani one. This is Quaker Diamonds. And see, look, Gina, I only have 1 page done. So I think you're ahead of me. So this is really cool. So I'm doing this one on a 32 count swank by Fortnite Fabrics. I think I am. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing it on. And I'm using the call for Valdanis. Okay. And then the next one, this is the GaRon exclusive design. Oh Santa, it was in our Christmas box. It is now, all the stuff that you need to make it is on our website. You can buy them individually now. If there's something you wanted from the box, like the needle minder or something, you can now get that. But this is where I'm at, and this is the called for Fabric Flare stone, which is a very pretty color.
There's many members in our group that already finished it.
I know you guys beat
Marja,
me.
our friend Marja in Holland? No, what is
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah. But yeah.
Finished this one.
Yeah. Betty finished it also.
Betty. Yeah.
And there's, I'm trying to
names
off the top of my head.
A
Is
lot
trying
of
to come
people
up.
who do it already done.
And then next, Rosewood Manor. I even started this one this year. So I started Osanta this year without even finishing any of the other Rosewood Manors. And then of course I started another Rosewood Manor. I started Hunter Gatherer. I love this one. It's so really cool with the deers on there.
I love the Rosewood Manor.
Yeah. So this is a page finish, and I'm using the called for Weeks Dye Works threads, I believe it is. But yeah, I love this pattern. And I think this is done with white weathered. It's Atomic Ranch's color, weathered barn, weathered stone.
Until you put the tag.
It's right here. Well, I've been rushing for the last 2 days to pull these things out, put them on boards,
yeah, but
and I made my spreadsheet.
When you start the project, you use the tag.
Yeah, I know.
He never listened to me.
Okay, all right. Anyway, did you say something? So, as you guys know, I did. Remember we showed this one, and Karen was on when I was doing the showing, and she's like, "Ooh, that color! Ooh." I do still love this. For me, it's very romantic, and it's going to be perfect for Valentine's Day when we have it all finished. But I'll get there. And this is my token of love, and my token of love. I don't remember what the fabric is now.
Bad boy.
Yeah. I have to go through my stuff and pull out. I need to organize. All my organizing brain has gone to the shop and the website and to take care of you guys. So as you can tell, my stuff, of organization for me is pretty much out the window. Because at the end of the day,
it's I don't blame you because I know it's a mess.
Yeah,
because basically we don't have space and everything is tabbed everything.
Yeah. So it would take me weeks to lay everything out and organize it, and I really don't have the time. I would rather
one day at a time.
I would rather be more productive and just stitch. Sometimes at the end of the day, you're finished working, you're like, just grab something and stitch on it. So this is another one. Of course, I had to start this one from Rosewood Manor, green on green. And I started on this beautiful piece of fabric.
Yeah.
That was given to me. And I'm not using the called for colors. I'm using
very yellow.
Yeah, well they use it's a different fabric.
Green and green.
So I'm using Belsois coloreds. So I'm using silk, and I'm all doing the same color thread. They use, what was it? Karen has it charted for, what does she have it charted for? I'm trying to see. Threads. Cadet. Weeks Dye Works Cadet. So it's 11 skeins, and it's supposed to be done on 28 count Pappas by Picture This Plus. But I wanted to use silks. I like using Belsois silks. They're my favorite colors. Threads. And that's it of the Rosewood Manor.
Wow.
I may be addicted to Karen's designs. They are so beautiful, functional. They're very easy to swap out to make them match your color decor, and the design still holds well and true. I really love that. So they're always in style. And now next in April we had ink circles, and I promised the girls I would stitch this for them, even though they lost their bedroom to the GaRon Stitchery. I still started it for them. It's called Dog's Declaration. It's life, liberty. I got a lot done on this one. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of pursuit. What's it say? I gotta read it. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of squirrels. This is Ginger's favorite thing. Oh my gosh, she loves her squirrels. And Princess Leia has a squirrel that sits in the front yard that gets up in the tree and looks at her. We call that one Yoda, because he just sits there and looks at her like, yeah, you too.
They're barking on her crisis.
Yeah, and so this is done on a piece of fabric from graham cracker, Teresa's son, and it's called cookies, butter cookies or something like that. Cookies, I think. Ronnie's mad at me.
I thought he organized for the names and.
All right, so now this one is Andrea and I were supposed to be starting this together and working on this, right, Andrea? You know who you are. So it's ink circles, the red ship of lesser commitment. So I want to show you the pattern. So this is what it's supposed to look like.
You're not thinking Andrea already finished it?
I don't know. I don't think I was fully committed to this project. I'm really living up to the name Lesser Commitment. I love it. I really do love it. It is super cute. We even pulled colors. We pulled some Belsois colors to swap out for it. Instead of the called for colors, I think it was called for Glorianas. So we found some Belsois that really match pretty close. So that's all I got on that. And that is pretty bad.
Andrea, you can beat him again. She beat you once.
Oh, yeah. So that was it. That's it for the ink circles.
Wow.
So, okay. And now we go to May, which was Blackbird Design Month. And this is Christmas Garden.
Wow.
And I'm doing it with the Vicky Clayton silks. And it's on 32 count Cottage stone.
I went to
So it's in this book, this Home for the Holidays book, which has got a lot of great designs in there. And this is a very pretty. There's a lot of pretty charts in here. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? It's very close. I think it's only like 4 pages, so I've got 1 out of 4 done.
Yeah.
And stitching with the Vicky Clayton silks is like butter. Yeah.
Those are huge.
It's really pretty.
Wow.
All right.
I can't do that big project.
Yeah. And the next one is from Blackbird is Yellow Submarine. It's part of that Beatles collection that was out. So this is Yellow Submarine. And it's stitched on 36 count Liberty Gathering by R&R. So this is what I have done. It's
glad to go.
Well, it's on 36 count, so it's really small, and I've got to be if I'm too tired, it's hard to do 36 count sometimes for me. And then here's Summer Jubilee. This is what it looks like, right? Summer Jubilee is supposed to look like that. Lisa's already finished hers, and I'm doing mine on Harbor Fog by Color and Cotton. And look, this is all I have. Look at that. See?
What is it?
And I think I even started before Lisa. No, this one right here.
Oh.
With the patriotic one. Yeah. So I even started mine before Lisa, and she's already finished. She's got hers back from the framer. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Lisa,
yeah, and this is done.
Sunday?
Yeah, and this I'm doing also with the Valdani silks. No, sorry, Vicky Clayton silks. I had the V word in my V. Okay, and that's it from Blackbird. So that was only 3. And now we're gonna go to the Plum Streets. What happened here? Here it is. Toil and Trouble. This is my one that I've been stitching on since 2019. If I would stitch on it, it would be done. So there you go. So that's these trees are monstrous, and there's the same amount of trees on the other side, but this is really pretty, and it's done on Regency from Picture This Plus, a 32 count Regency. Yeah, I haven't even touched it. I just need to work on it. And this is the June Plum Street Sampler was the June Designer of the Month. And the next one is Rack Stack. And I think on this one, I was waiting for a color to come in. And that's why because the next color down here, I didn't have, so I was waiting for it to come in, or I was looking for it or something. I don't know. There's a reason that I'm where I'm at. I'm right there. That's all the colors I had in my bag. So this is on a 32 count Earth and Sky from Mountain Air Fabrics. This was a really pretty color. There it is. Oh, here's the chart.
Oops.
Okay.
You're supposed to show the chart before.
All right, so here is the next one. Olga's stocking. And if you blink, you might not even see this start. This is very little piece of work.
When I was putting in the board and say, where is you are?
And
how I'm putting that one up, down.
And the stocking is really big. So this little part right here is, I think
somewhere. Let me. We
right
found
there
it
above the cat, right there.
Yeah, right here.
That little bit above the cat in the corner. That's where this is at. So you can tell that it is not a lot done. But I love this. It's a fall Thanksgiving-ish style stocking. And I think what happened was I spent a lot of time on Eat Crow by Plum Street.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And this is so close to being done. I just got to do the pennies at the
like
bottom.
Three-dimensional.
Yeah. It's really, so it's on a 32 count vintage beeswax by R&R. And I think the darker color looks much better than... he pops. He really pops on that dark color. See, I think they use the lighter color, so I love this color. And that's Eat Crow. And now this one right here, I started this year. I'm working with Karen from Fox and Rabbit. We're doing a stitch along. This is a Ghoul Tide Welcome. and I'm using 32 count flannel flowers. See, Karen, I remember the color, but that's it. I didn't finish the house. I got like 4 windows done completely, and I got these next 2 to do, and then I still got another floor down here to do. So I love this one, but it's gonna be a big one. It's almost on a fat half on 32 count. And that's June. So now we've got July. July, I finished a lot of the Erica Michaels patterns I was working on. So the only one I still have to work on is, go figure, the one from our Halloween mystery box that she designed for us. It's, because I started and finished Reindeer Games. It's the same format as the All Hallows Eve. So this is on 32 count. Timberwolf by Seraphim Fabrics. Aren't they so cute? But yeah. So what I did is I started and finished Reindeer Games, and then I started and finished Liberty Games, her other one. So I did a lot of Erica Michaels in the month, but this was the only one I didn't get finished. Okay. And now we go to Glendon Place. I had a lot of Glendon Places, and I'm down to only a few. So this is Come Sit a Spell, and it's on Changeling by Fabrics by Stephanie on 28 count Changeling. And I got a lot. I stitched a lot of her. I got a lot of her done. I stitched on the chair, a little bit of the chair when I was at Gallery in September. So she was my September project. Look at that cat. And I'm doing the back stitching as I go, so I don't have to go back and do it later. So this was really fun.
Beautiful.
And clearly I did not pick up Poltergeist Pirates. I have to show you what it looks like because I'm using the called for fabric, called for flosses, and everything called for. So this is what I have. It's a little bit of the sail, and this is a basket.
Oh my gosh, you don't have nothing done.
I know, I have nothing done. Where's the basket? I don't even know where the basket is on here.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's not, is that it? Yep, that's it.
That is.
Okay, so I'm a center starter, so right there, that's the basket and a little bit of the sail I have done. So I think I have a lot more to do. But I do love this special fabric that was designed for this piece. It does look like a starry night. Okay.
Wow.
And that is page 1. I hope you guys are counting because there's going to be a quiz at the end. I'm going to ask Ronnie how many I had. So let's pull this next stack over. Oops. I gotta pick it up.
They almost failed. They failed. Oh. Sorry, guys.
Cross stitch down.
Sacrilege.
I was afraid that was good. Okay, there you go.
Put it here.
Let's lay it right here. Okay, there you go.
All
right. So, next big list.
Yeah, now with all that fall.
I think it's okay. I think it's
okay. Go for the first.
All right. So the first one, we're still on Glendon Place. We're still in September. This is the Nativity, and we've got Joseph, a little bit of Mary. We get the baby completely backstitched. We got some of the angel, and this is a special fabric that I had made for us by Fabric Flare. So it's made for this piece. So I got to do the house and all that. Look at it straight on. It's crooked.
Well, and try the no cover.
There you go. So there.
All right.
So this is one.
Okay.
So you can probably lay it there. And the next one. Okay, let's lay that over there. Okay, the next one is We Three Kings. And I really should have stayed with the Nativity and worked on that, because what I did with Three Kings is I used the same fabric, and I got just the middle, a little bit of the middle guy's dress.
Wow.
But that green is just popping off that fabric.
Oh my God, there's only here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They are really big. They are going to be big.
Yeah.
They're going to be beautiful for Christmas one year. Okay, now let's see if we can work on this avalanche that happened. So the first one is Witching Time by the Cricut Collection. And now that was my October designer focus. So there is the clock. And I am... Okay, you see that little house? You barely see that little house with that little chimney thingy or whatever that is right there in the background. That's all I got done. This is so tight. I might change the fabric. This is a Lugana, and it's 32 count. It's really tight, and I'm having problems with the stitches being so crowded, and I don't like it. So I've got to think about what other fabric change I'm going to do. So I will be restarting this the next time I pick it up. It's real pretty color, but it's so tight. It's a little frustrating. All right, the next Cricut collection that I started. So I started both of these after I finished Ladies' Night. So this is Wickety. Isn't she cute? I love her. So I have Wickety here.
You got a lot done.
I got a lot done on her. But the month ended, so I ended stitching on her. That's why it's such an abrupt stop, because that's, on these, whenever the month ends, I quit stitching on that design. That's why I quit stitching on Santa's Magic on the last day of the month. So now we're, oh wait, October, November? Do I not have any November? Who was the November designer? November, we just finished. Oh, the November designer was Twin Peaks. And I finished the one design I had. Started and finished. Yeah. And then that's why I picked up Santa's Magic. Christmas morning in Santa's kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah. See? So I'm not carrying over any November starts or WIPs. I love it. All right. So now we're in, we just showed these. So we're in December's. This is December. This is Lincoln's Eagle from Teresa Kogut. I will be stitching on this month, and it's still at the same spot.
Yeah.
And then we also have, and that's 32 count Cosmic Platinum, which we don't have. And this is Newcastle Bouquet, and it's a big project.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I love the cardinals. They're going to be really pretty.
Beautiful.
All right, and now you can see this.
Love it.
This one I picked up yesterday, and I did start working on it. So this is Scylla Witches. Gail showed hers, and wow, she's got like a couple of pages done, I think. This is all I got. So this is the size Q-snap I stitch in.
Gail showed in the group, in the GaRon totem bags.
It just tucks up like this, how I stitch. So... This is a 32 count pumpkin by Fiber on a Whim that I'm using. And I'm using the called for threads. It's
you stitch?
Swamp Water.
Are you stitch? He had table, I don't have table.
I have table right here. I have a ledge. Allegedly it's a chest. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Last night I just started this part, did that part, I did this little pumpkin, and I finished up this motif. So I got a little bit done last night. I was mostly distracted with my secret. You're not telling the secret, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. And so that is the end of...
He's very distracted with the secret.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So now the next group of WIPs I'm going to show are WIPs that will be part of the 2023 designer focus.
Oh, cool.
So, so I've got my list here. So the first designer focus in January is the Blue Flower. I have no WIPs from the Blue Flower, so that will be a new start month. I'll pick something the new start. And then February designer focus is Puntini. I don't have any WIPs from her either, so I'm looking forward because I have lots of their patterns over there. Yeah, so now, March, March is going to be a very fun month because March is Carriage House samplings. And this is what I will be working on. I'm going to work on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. And this sucker is big because it's on 32 count. And I've got the two bottom blocks done. I'm started from the bottom and I'm going up.
Oh my gosh. That's huge.
Yeah, because when I first started this, I started in the top up here and it was on a 40 count. And almost got that block done, but I wasn't feeling the 40 count. I was struggling. I hated this project, but I really love the design. And I'm like, forget it. I know it's going to be big. It's going to be a bed blanket or whatever, but I'm going to do it on 32 count. And I'm using the needlepoint silks, called 4 needlepoint silks. So there's 2 done, and I got a little bit of the train block started. So my idea, it may not be a true idea because my idea is to try to finish a block a week. So I'll do this one first week, then finish this one, even though that's the full coverage. And then I'm going to bypass the pumpkins because I've heard the horror stories that the pumpkins multiply while you're stitching. And I want to come over here and do, this is my favorite block with the blues, the mermaid.
Who say the pumpkins multiply?
Everybody that's been stitching this says while you're stitching it, the pumpkins start multiplying. Right, Sharon? So that's going to be my March WIP.
You was kidding the Sharon, and this pumpkin is when you say is one white pumpkin too.
Yeah.
When she had in Zoom.
Yeah. And so my other carriage house as a backup that I have is reindeer feed sack. And this piece I'm doing with Valdani threads. No, Belsois threads. I'm doing with Belsois. I'm using tulip. So I did not use tulip. I must use cranberry on the Jingle Bell. So this is the tulip with very bright, and this is the white vanilla. I think it's vanilla. And so this is a 40 count, and I got it at StitchCon, and it was a solo die. So it was called StitchCon exclusive. So it was a one and done, but I'm not sure if I really like this. It's one thread stitched over 2 on 40 count. One day it'll be done. One day. And then we've got April. April is Heart and Hand, the designer focus. And Heart and Hand, I had this little guy that I just love. Look at that little Frankenstein. He's so cute. It's a Halloween Parade. I love the little pirate too. He's like, arr. So I'm doing this on a 32 count Cyprium by Picture This Plus. And of course I did my guy first. And then the words, I don't know. I think I like it. The words I'm doing with the jack-o'-lantern. I think it's jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. What do you say? Do you like the words this way, or do you think they should all be black?
I like that way.
Okay. So this is jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern from Trick or Treat. This is Trick or Treat from Weeks Dye Works. So the colors are all there. You just stitch it and it changes by itself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that'll be all the words will be across.
I like it.
Then I got to finish the ghost.
I like it. I like it more that colors the black.
Yeah.
It's giving much life.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do the buttons. I don't think the piece needs the buttons for me. Because I have the colored thread colored here, it might be a little too much.
Yeah.
So I think I'll leave the buttons off and just do that. But this one is the only one I have from Heart and Hand. That's a WIP. So I'll be stitching on this, and then
I'll let you go finish
and then I will definitely finish it, but I'll probably start another Heart and Hand.
You do all month.
So so April. So I was thinking, if I finish this year, the 2023's Designer Focus WIP, I might go back to 2022 and pull out one from the previous year for the same month. That way, Dog's Declaration and the girls will be nice to me because their dog's declaration could be worked on, because that was last year's April or this year, whatever. You guys know what I don't know what I mean.
I don't know what you're saying either.
All right, let me see if I can do that. Okay, so in 2023, if I finish that designer's WIP that I have started, that I have worked, and I finished all that designer's WIPs that I currently have as of today, and there's still a month left, I'll pick up the designers from the year before.
Okay,
WIP.
if you have more than one WIP, the same designer, you can finish one. If you finish one, you go back and got another one. Okay.
Yeah. So that way I can try to clear out some of the old WIPs that didn't get done. All right. And now the next one, May, is going to be Summer House Stitch Works. And this is the one that she did in collaboration with Kathy Haberman. This is called Blueberry and Thyme. So I don't have the called for fabrics. What I'm doing is I'm matching my fabric to what the photo looks like. So it may not even be like the called for, but it's kind of like this seafoamy green. To me, I think it's a seafoamy color. So is it right? Yeah. So, and it's in French. So that is the French word for blueberries. I only know that because it's written right here. Martel. Yeah. So I've got the two from Kathy Haberman done. So this will now, my idea is to work on the two from Summer House Stitch Works.
Oh.
And now, one of the fun months is going to be August. And I put Kathy Barrick in August because Kathy Barrick is Ronnie's favorite person. So I have a lot of Kathy Barrick's designs as well. And I also put in Hello Liz Mathews, because to me,
mother and sister.
Mother and daughter.
My mother and mother and sister. I'm sorry.
What kind of family is that? That's... Oh my God.
That could be bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Mother and daughter. Oh my God.
So
I'm sorry, my brain is blook for his secret.
I have a secret.
I know, darling.
Don't you want to know? Okay. So
just telling you guys, my head is poof, almost to explode with his secret.
All right. So Kathy Barrick is our August designer. Did I do July? Oh, wait. We finished Summer Houses in May. So June is Cottage garden samplings. So I will be working on some, I don't have any WIPs, so I'm going to start, I'm probably going to start some of those Year in the Woods, or maybe a snowman or two. Depends. By then, some more snowmen will be out. And then in July, AuryTM is our designer. I currently have no WIPs, but there's a couple of hers that I want to start. I can't remember them off the top of my head. I don't want to say the name wrong, but I do have a couple I want to start. So now we're in August. And August is Hello Liz Mathews and Kathy Barrick. So the first Kathy Barrick is Tonight is Halloween. I have it halfway done. I just got to do this mirror side of it over here. Isn't it gorgeous? It's really gorgeous. It's on a 36 count, and I'm doing 2 threads. So it's super tight. But it's really, look at it, it really pops on that color. Wait. This is the end. I have to do over here, this way. I'm like, so this is the end. So over here, see, there's another ghost coming up through here. And then there's more stuff going this way. All right, next one is The Christmas Witch by Kathy Barrick. And this is what she looks like.
Good chart to show.
Hi, Shu. Look, I am lucky. I have the chart. I have the chart in one bag.
Sorry, guys. Okay, there.
I have the chart sometimes in one bag. I have the thread in another bag. And the fabric is sitting on my table. So I am lucky to have it all together. This was a challenge. This WIP parade is a total challenge. But I enjoy it. And it really helps me know where I'm at by the end of the year.
And it's true because we're working with these WIPs hours just to put it
Yeah.
together.
And then I worked on more hours today to get it halfway decent. So this is Tiger's Eye by Weeks Dye Works. I thought it was very cool color. And I think the color pretty pops. I love her.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
You throw Christmas and Halloween together.
I'm not crazy for Halloween, but I love
No, it's Christmas.
What?
It's a Christmas witch.
Oh, yeah, but she's a witch.
Give me the paper. Let me read it to you. It says, the Christmas witch, she loved to stitch. She stitched a hat for her black rat. She stitched a cake for her black snake. Oh, for pity's sake. She stitched a mat for her black cat.
Oh, that was a Christmas present.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a good witch. And now these are...
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's a witch. Witch is
Yeah.
a witch. But this, she's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So the next two are my little couple. This is Rebecca. Rebecca by Kathy Barrick. So she's a rabbit.
Finish her.
I know. I just love her. So I'm using the called for silks on her, and this is the mystery fabric that I bought many years ago online or Stash and Load or somewhere. I don't know where, but somebody dyed it themselves and they were selling whatever they dyed. I have no idea what it is, but it's so pretty. So I'm that far down on this piece.
You have too many finishes. I never can know what you finish and what you don't finish.
Yeah. So, and then I've got her
And
partner.
whips.
I've got her partner, Rodney. And you can tell I love Rebecca a little bit more by the simple fact, poor Rodney doesn't even have any ears.
Ronnie or Rodney?
Rodney.
Oh, I heard you say
It's
Ronnie.
Rodney. And I love Rebecca because Rebecca was the name of our little toy poodle, and she was a character. So
Yeah, she was my baby.
So this is So this will definitely. This is going to be a very hard focus for Kathy Barrick's month. And now the one Liz Mathews that I have started is Hocus Pocus. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. And I have this started right here. That's all I got started. I just did enough so I can start it. Yeah. It's a B and U.
It's here.
Right in the middle. B-U.
Oh, BU, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it's B-U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, BU.
Yeah.
I see it backwards.
Backwards. Oh, okay.
Backward looking again.
All right. So the next.
You see? My eyes is like the way I speak too.
All right. So the next. So September is Silver Creek Samplers. I have a ton of her stuff in my stash, so I have no whips. So I'm looking forward to starting. So you can tell 2023 is really a lot of new starts because there's a lot of designers I don't have whips for.
Oh my God.
So there may be more whips in my future. All right.
This year, the only focus design on a star was
Twin Peaks.
Oh, two, huh? Glendon Place and
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of how only one.
Okay. All right. So
Cool.
the next one is Primitive Hare. And this is called Christmas Makers.
So
And
good.
it's done on her fabric, 30 count Bolin linen with the words.
Yes.
So Santa and the Snowman. They're so cute.
You know, Christmas is so beautiful charts. So many Christmas charts.
Yeah. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So that is the only one I have currently started for Primitive Hare, but I do have so many that I want to start from her. So that's why this is a good month to finish on this one, and then start the others I want to grab out to. And then the next one is Keslyn's.
Wow, you're going fast with this whip parade.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have that many whips.
I think so. I don't know.
I think I only have 12.
And I don't give you your secret.
I think I only have 12 whips. Was that
Yeah.
12? All right, so now we're on November, which is Kesling's. And thanks to
Kesling's.
Carolyn Zook, I have a Kesling's chart. And then it's called Five Friends. The Witch's Legs. And I am working on Ronnie. There, it's this way.
Oh, because they're
They're like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. Yeah, I forgot she put names.
Yeah, so I got this right here. And this is on a 32 count prank by Picture This Plus. And it's got a lot of called for really weird threads and stuff. I'm probably going to be subbing out some stuff here and there. I'm kind of making it my own. Because they've got like chains and I don't know. It's going to be a fun project. I'm going to have fun with it. And then the last for December, the designer is Shepherd's Bush. I currently have no Shepherd's Bush whips, but I have a Halloween one I want to start in December, which makes sense. And then I have a Christmas one I'll start in December.
Okay.
So that is all the whips that I am planning on touching in 2023. Okay. Now let's look at the other whips I won't be touching for a while.
Oh my god.
All right, the first one started in 2019.
You know good touch it?
Yeah, I just touched it.
Oh my gosh.
I will show it again next year. You'll see it's at the same spot. So,
why?
Because I got to focus on the designer. I want to focus on those charts over there.
Ew.
So that stack's bigger than this stack.
I know, I see that.
All right, so the next for Alessander Adelaide. This is the spider banner, and it's on a green banner fabric that was given to me. So she is gorgeous. So there's that. It's that's it. That's all I got done. And she was started in 2019. It's the white stitches. You guys, you know what it is. It's you can only do so many white stitches, and you just don't like the look of it. And but they look like really good.
The same color
over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Get bored.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go from lime green to lime green with polka dots. So there's nothing wrong with your eyes. This is Amy Brookins' Frankster. He is so cute. I love him. I need to get him done.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. No, I got more whips. This is Barefoot Needle Arts Anchor Series. This was the Webmaster. So it's a Halloween orange anchor. It's got to be just filled in. And then there's a spider. There's a web. There's a web here. So that's it. I could get it done. I was going to take it to a retreat one time.
Fill it up?
Yeah, you had to fill it in. You know, that's the fun part, is filling it all in. All that orange.
What count is this?
28 count. You can do it.
I can see it.
You can do it?
Maybe.
Ooh, it's one color. I may have brought him over to the dark side.
Why I can see this so clear? Really?
Because it's late at night. All right. So the next one is from Bella Filipina, and it's, you guys know, it's Bellatrix. Ta-da!
Yeah, she is
gorgeous. I know. Candy's already finished hers, framed it, and she's already worked on like 10 other million things, and I'm still here at mine.
Yeah. She did that in Zoom. She finished in Zoom, I think.
But I have a... There's probably not... I don't think there's a lot much. I got to do this page right here, and then there's like down here more dress, and down here, and then the arch, finish the arch, and there's like something here, some stuff here. Oh. And then there's a million... Candy said there's like 1.5 million beads on this thing, but it's gorgeous. That's what makes it... So look, I mean, it's not that much left to put down here. Look, that's the fabric ends. So there's 3 inches up here, and then I think there's like maybe that much more dress, much more to stitch across. So not bad. All right, and the next one. This is another sad start. This is on 32 count Cyprium. It's All Hallows Night. Okay, I want you to focus in the center for a little bit. This is like an eye test. So can you see this arm and that little chest right there and the animal coming up through there, right? See that arm?
So cute.
That's all I got stitched.
Oh my gosh.
You see it?
I'm waiting for... Oh my god.
I got the 2 arms and a little bit of the chest.
I was waiting for see why this. Oh my god.
I love this pattern. I have no idea why.
You know,
it's not. I'm not working on it. And the next one here is The Undertaker by Cherry Stitches. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And I have just a little bit done. Just a little bit. And that's a 32 count, so it's the easiest stitch. There's no excuse.
What is... you are...
It's all one color. All one color.
It's that way, no?
No.
No way.
It's...
Oh, I see it.
It's right here.
Yeah.
This way. Yeah, this is right here in the center.
Okay.
I think it's that way.
All right.
I really do need to get it worked on. This next one, Death by Thread, is the designer, but she's got a new name. What's that? Right there. Yeah.
Did you remember?
Yeah. I will. I don't know. But this is called Ghostly Guards. It's on 40 count. That's the reason it's still where it's at. I'm struggling with this one. I'm going to restart this. I just showed it. I'm going to restart it on a better count fabric that I can relax, because it's also a little too light because there's ghosts in here. It's too light for the ghosts.
What count is this one?
40.
Oh.
So
yeah, you know that 40.
I'm showing it. I'll be restarting it. Death by Crust. She's the one who did the little berry with the skeleton Santa on it. Lucy Bean. Lucy.
OMG.
I know her.
Blackout.
It's like, you know, you're in front of class and you're like, okay, recite. I'm like, oh. And as soon as the camera's off, I'm going to like spouting her name all over the place. Okay. I know you guys are yelling at me too. That's the worst part. I know that's what's happening. So the next one is an old out of print that I found somewhere. It's called Witches and Whiskers. And it's designed by Lisa. Look at those cool witches. Two little witches out in the middle. And I've got a really cool nighttime fabric for it, but that's all I got. I got her outlined and her hat and her face. She's the one with the pinky dress with the drops on it. Pinky dress. I think it's like one time I need to like, I've got a lot of patterns that are out of print, so maybe I just need to have like a out of print WIP time and just focus on my out of prints. Okay, this one is by Fairy Wool in the Wood, and it's called The Halloween Shop. It's so cute. Look at this little vampire. He's in his boxer shorts at the shop trying on a new outfit. So cute. This is just done with DMC, and it's stitched on her fabric. It's called Witch Tina. It's a 32 count Witch Tina. She dyes the fabric so it matches her photo there. So it's really pretty cool. I love this one.
Beautiful.
Oh, it still smells like coffee. And here's another one that's out of print. This is called Snowman Poop. And it's on 32 count J by Picture This Plus. So he's reading the newspaper and he's in an outhouse. I got the worst part done. I got all that white done. I gotta work on the brown.
This is cute. Cute, you mean?
Yeah. And now this is From the Heart. I had to rush to start it as soon as it came out, and then I didn't get back. I got distracted. So this is, what's the name? Halloween Quaker. Spooky Quaker. Look at those little witches in a circle there. The pumpkins, the spiders. Love the color. So I'm doing this on a 36 count Swank by Fortnite Fabrics. And that's all I got done. It's like once you give me a pumpkin, I swear it's like my kryptonite. Once you give me a pumpkin like this that I got to fill in, anytime I got a bunch of fill in, I get distracted. I'm like, oh, I want to stitch something else. And then when I go back and finally do it, I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
Filling is the best.
Filling? Oh, you like filling. And here, this next one is Jardine Privé. It's Vivient Noel. And this is done on Frosty, 32 count Frosty Aqua by Xjude. So this is what it's going to look like. Santa sitting on top of a snow globe with Rudolph on top. Is it Rudolph? Yeah, he's got a red nose. Rudolph on top of his head. So I got the Santa done. He was a real focus piece last December, last year. I got a lot done. I had nothing done on him before.
He's so cute.
I love that one. And there's an Easter one. There's an Easter one I have to do. And
I think next year I'm gonna do more of Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, you guys remember this guy? You guys remember this guy?
Oh my God!
Father, son, John Elliott. This is on a 32 count Capri Bold by Seraphim. See, I just leave him like that. He looks like he's done, doesn't he? Looks like he's done. Did I get the rest of them?
Yeah.
He's got the sunflowers in there in his because he's just lots of back stitching. Very pretty. I love this guy. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, I did even back stitch the eyes. That's why they pop. Okay. Here's another pumpkin that needs to be filled in. It's Spooky Selfies by Just Another Button Company. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's a Frank. I should have started with him. I would have had it done. And this is the mummy. So this is all I got done. This is a 30 count Kudsued Weeks, the called for color. And what it is you have to do, because it's so thick and it's on 30 count, they tell you got to do 3 strands.
Is this a pumpkin?
Yeah, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh.
So you got to do 3 strands on 30 count, and it's really thick.
It doesn't look like pumpkin for me.
Well, it doesn't look like a pumpkin. The eyes, nose. It's in a square. These are photos. They're taking selfies. They're taking selfies.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That now I can say.
Yeah, and they got hashtags. Hashtag Be Frank. Hashtag Be Sweet Tooth. Hashtag That's a Wrap for the Mummy.
Okay.
Yeah, and they got the buttons. The pack came with the buttons and everything. So one day, I think Kathy already finished hers. I think it's even framed. We were stitching it together.
Kathy F?
Yep. And now the next one is Just Nan. This is another girls' night out. Those girls love to be out. 3 little witches. And look at their ghost buddies. And this is where I'm at. They're so tiny. That's just one of them. Look at those colors. There's so many color changes in this little piece. You see that?
They're little.
They are so cute.
What kind of fabric is that?
36.
Wow.
I probably should have did it on the 32, but
140.
I love it. All right. On the next one, speaking of 40 count, here's Lottie Da Miss Mary Mac. And this is what she looks like.
OMG.
So you know when I show you the photo, she's going to look nothing like this is where I'm at. But I love this 40 count. This one is fun to stitch on. It's just one strand, and I'm using, the color I'm using is Witching Hour, that Gentle Arts came out with, that purpley black tone color. So Miss Mary Mac, she's on 40 count, and it's a mystery fabric. It was called number 22 was the name of it.
Wow. She's big, huh?
No, she's not that big. No, not that big.
Where are you?
I didn't cut the fabric.
No, because I'm looking there with silver and buttons.
This is how wide it is. That's how white it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just have to start coming down. I don't know why. I should just cut the fabric. I don't know why I got so much fabric. Makes no sense. Yeah, that is pretty annoying. I normally don't do that. I don't know why I'm doing that like that. Okay, the next one. This one is going to be a restart because I don't, the color fabric doesn't work with it. And Ronnie confirmed it. He's like, why are you doing that? Yeah. So this is called Songs of Christmas by Lavender and Lace. And look how pretty the little angels are, the baby there, the Santa in front of the tree. And those are long stitches or something like that. It's a really cute tree.
And I can't believe he stitched in that white.
And I started it on this white blue because
it's
called 32 count Winter Glow.
Because the angels go be completely lost in that fabric.
Yeah. So
already the
center part of Santa. The
part,
baby. This is the baby.
And the baby. Yeah. Completely lost.
So I think I probably need like a green fabric. What do you guys think? Isn't that green? I think I need to find a green. If only I could find
no white.
Yeah, if only I could find a green fabric somewhere. I wonder where I could find green fabric at.
Maybe you can stitch in this tissue.
That's too bright. That's not even funny. Anyway, so this will be a restart when I retouch it.
You don't like my jokes.
Yeah, they're not that good. All right, so I have to pull another one out of somehow the other. I didn't resort my list, so I have another Lavender and Lace over here. I'm going to pull out. So this is called Elegant Alphabet, and this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to say supposed to look like. See, it's got that little girl in there, little bird, and all those different color changes for the alphabet. That's not what I'm doing. I saw this, I got inspired by, there's a Halloween group, Cross Stitch on Facebook, and there's one person, there's multiple, I think there's a few people have done it now because I've seen a couple different variations where they've taken this alphabet and they stitched it all in black, and then they added Halloween motifs and made it very spooky. So I'm doing it on a 32 count brick. And this is my part of the Elegant Alphabet, all in black. So, and I'm thinking my idea is I'm going to, when I remove her, I'm going to put one of the Nora Corbett Pixie Witches in the middle.
Remove her?
Yeah, I'm not going to stitch her. I'm going to stitch one of the witches.
Why?
In the middle. And put some tombstones and some bats. I got some bats that can fly up there. I got a moon I'm going to put on there.
She's so cute.
Will you stitch her?
Huh?
But I'm going to make it a Halloween piece. I'm making it Halloween.
Oh my, she's so beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, well, she's not for me. She's for somebody else, but that's what I'm going to do with her. And now we can go to Little Stitch Girl. This is
so gorgeous.
So
bright.
This is Firework Lane. If you guys remember, I was stitching this. And I reordered the houses, the colors of the houses, so that they would be patriotic colored, you know, red, white, and blue in the way. I changed all the colors. And the only thing left to do on this is to put the fireworks in. So I'm going back and forth, and I think what I might do, I was going to use a metallic thread to do the fireworks. But I think I'm just going to do the fireworks as charted. Red, white, and blue.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Just get it done.
You can do the chronic.
Oh, the metallic? Oh, you want the metallic?
Oh, I'm thinking popping better.
Okay.
Fireworks.
Okay. All right. So.
Well, it's your chart. It's
okay.
Your
no, I asked. If I didn't want to know, I wouldn't have asked. Why ask if you don't want the answer?
OMG.
Okay, so I'll do it. All right, so my next little one here is another one from Little Stitch Girl, and it's Spooky Hollow number 8 Cemetery. For the longest time, I thought this little guy was Frankenstein, and I'm like, oh, cool, it's Frankenstein. Why is he coming out of the cemetery? It's a zombie. Because it's a zombie.
Well, Frankenstein is a zombie too.
No, because he's brought back to life by electricity.
By a zombie. He can never die.
But he doesn't eat brains. Zombies eat brains. Anyway, so
okay.
this is Spooky Hollow number 8 Cemetery by Little Stitch Girl, and it's done on a 36 count Serafina by Fabrics by Serafin Fabrics. That's real fun to do. Very intense, but it's fun. All right, so that's that. And now I've got an oldie but goodie. It's Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate.
Be spectacular.
Is it focusing? Is it focusing? Is it my face is in the way?
I can see.
No, it's not focusing. Oh well. I started at the bottom.
Let me see.
I started at the bottom and I'm doing Be Spooktacular. And this is on a 28 count kaleidoscope Fabrics by Stephanie.
Okay.
So that is, and I think, it's been since, I haven't touched this since 2019. So I think I am stitching it with No. I am using the overdyed threads. I can tell by the bone.
Start in the bottom?
I started in the bottom.
Start in the bottom?
Yeah, the reason I started in the bottom was at the top. I couldn't figure out how to start the top.
Oh.
With the thing. Because what you do is you get the charts, you get 2 charts per chart, and then you had to go on her website or somewhere to download the outline, the Halloween Rules parts. And I couldn't, I don't know, my brain wasn't functioning right, and I wanted to make sure it was centered, so I started in the bottom and I'm going to go up.
I can't do that. I have to start in the top.
It's easy. You know what I do? I turn it upside down, turn my chart upside down, then I'm working it from the bottom down.
I'm trying that, then I lose myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good at that.
With Leo. What's Leo? Yeah, with Leo.
You tried that?
I tried that and I lose myself.
Okay, so the last one on this page, this is going pretty quick. So the last one on this page is Christmas Eve Ride by Needle Bling Designs. And this is what it looks like. It's like that. I'm doing mine a little bit different. I brightened up the colors. I changed the fabric so I didn't have to, so it looks like snow. And I'm using brighter colors. But
the
my
fabric color is gorgeous.
Yeah, but my church is right in the middle of the snow.
Of course.
So I need to backstitch my church so you can see it. If my church was over here, it would have been perfect, but it just fell in the wrong spot.
Oh, I see that.
So I'll go back and backstitch it. You can see it in person. You can see it here in person.
Yeah.
It's just on the camera, it just looks like a ghost.
Yeah.
But I'll backstitch it.
There's no hurt.
No.
Backstitch.
Yeah. All right, so we'll put that over there. And now we'll get the last page. Ta-da, the last page.
Half page.
And it's not even a full page.
I know,
So
say half page.
So it's only like 12 whips.
Yeah. Yeah. Barely.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Okay. Did I? Oh,
No, you didn't
I haven't done
do that
yet. Okay. Oh, I must have. All right, so the first one is Prairie Moon. And this was one I found when I was doing my travels. I love this project so much, so that's why I'm still stitching on it. It's the House That Jack Built 2. And I just love these colors. I think that's as wide as it's gonna be. I think that's, I don't know, but that house was no joke. But I did it, I went through it and did it. But there's a skull here. Everywhere there's a skull, so it's like it's like a flower. The skull is a flower.
Wow.
So this is I love this. And this is on 32 count Mellow by Picture This Plus.
What is the name of this one?
It's the House That Jack Built #2.
Okay. I never got that name before.
And the next one here is Vlad's Vash Day by Raise the Roof. You know, the clothesline series. This is the thong that will not stop. I have not stitched it yet, but I did on another project. So this is what I have. I've got his cape outlined. I got to stitch that. I got his t-shirt outlined. I got to stitch that, and then I can do his thong and his pants and all of his other goodies. So this is the same piece of fabric that I did Witch's Wash Day on. I think it's a 32 count Gia from Under the Seas fabric. So I just cut it in half, and half went to her, half went to him. And my next Raise the Roof is on a 32 count solo die Lugana, and it's clean and green.
Oh, wow.
So I have been stitching on this since 2021, last year.
I can't believe you not finished that.
Well, because
all green.
I know. Well, I stitched on this I took it to StitchCon. No, where did I take this? I took this to a retreat.
Must have to be in the north here.
No, because I took the witch. Or maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know. For some reason I thought I took this in, I don't know. Yeah, 2021, not 2022.
Oh,
but 2021,
okay,
I took this with me to StitchCon.
Okay.
And I thought I would get a lot done, but I think I got the socks and the t-shirt done. And I started on the bloomers, but I didn't get there. I got distracted. But this is going to be fun.
Okay, this is a woman clothes?
No, it's the leprechaun's clothes.
Why you said bloomer?
They look like bloomers because they're like, I don't know, pants. They're
okay,
fluffy.
Okay.
They look like bloomers.
No, it's not bloomers.
All right. So the next one is Sarah. And Sarah has got some great designs that I just get addicted to. This is called Swing Santa.
Oh,
and look at that. I can't see. Am I in?
Give me here.
Are we in?
There.
Okay. So that's Swing Santa. It's a skinny Santa. She's an Italian designer. But that house, I started this project in 2017.
OMG.
And look what I have done. Look at that house.
You didn't touch it for...
I did work on it. I worked on it last year. Last year, I worked on it in December, so I got the house done. I had just windows outlined, but I then need to get over and finish that house, and then there's a little bit of house there. And once I get to that Santa, it's going to be fun. It's so pretty. Again, that's it says 32 count. I don't think that's right, but okay. And the next one is another Sarah, and this is a monster fabric. This is Wicked Christmas. Witches delivering Christmas presents. Look at that. And if you look at this moon, you see this moon up here? This moon way up there? And that little witch? That's where I'm at. So this baby is big. And this is on 36 count. So
wow.
Yeah. So she is going to be she is a joy. I mean, and the bottom part, the houses are pretty much all solid coverage through there. There's Santa's down there. The witches are dropping presents. This is going to be it's all DMC. So it's going to be very fun to work on. My problem is if I really got into that, this is all you would be seeing me stitch for the next 9 to 10 months. I mean, that's all I would be focusing on. That's it. I mean, I could do it, but it would be, I would be pretty bored stitching just one thing, I think, because I like changing now.
Yeah, I know.
And this is Ship's Manor. I bought this one as a PDF download, but we have the chart in the shop. It's Nutcracker Glow. Look at that. So he's a pretty pattern, but he's supposed to be done on a dark chocolate. And look how he's glowing. That's DMC. How pretty that is with the DMC. And this is a 32 count dark chocolate. Yeah, it's done by, it's a 32 count Zweigart Deep Chocolate.
I love that color.
Yeah. It's like a chocolate. Yummy, yummy. All right. Oh, this is a really big one. I'm going to pop a picture in because the picture is so small it's hard to see. So there's the picture, and you can tell I have nothing done. You saw that big white house. So I know I did change the fabric. The fabric is
driftwood.
I think so. It says it's
cotton.
Yeah, it's a 32 count driftwood for my color and cotton.
And this 28. Is, wait.
No.
Where is?
No, wait. I changed the fabric a couple of times. So yeah,
oh.
I had a dark. This right here says it's a 28.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 28 count.
Yeah, I want to read it.
You know what? I don't think this is driftwood. Why do I have this attached to in my bag? Oh, maybe I should write things down.
I think you had to.
Because I don't think this is driftwood. I gotta look and see what else it is. But it can't be a 28 count. It's gotta be 32. It could be 28.
I don't know.
It's a pretty color. And originally I started this on Witching Hour. 36 count Witching Hour was a very dark blacky blue color. And I couldn't see the stitch on it. I was having problems. So I changed it to a lighter color after seeing another Flosstuber do it on a color like this. I think this is driftwood. It's the word driftwood, every dyer calls something a driftwood, and it's not what you think it is. But I think this is driftwood. I'm going to say this is driftwood. And it's Stacy Nash Primitives. It's called Halloween at Hollowberry Farm. And now, When Skeletons Dance. Look at that. Look at all those words. You know I don't like doing letters and words. But it had a greenhouse on there and a witch, so I had to do it. Greenhouse witch. And here is the start of the greenhouse and the skeleton. What do you think? How's that look? See the skeleton?
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Yep, beautiful.
Yeah, he's very cool. And it's just a little bit of the words, and then there's a big moon. There's a big moon that goes behind the words. And then my next drawn thread is, it's so done. It's almost done. There's some specialty stitches I have to do, and it'll be, no, wait, there's not. There's a tree and a moon. I got to do the tree and the moon. This is Bats in the Belfry. So I got to keep coming up here with my tree, come over, and then there's a moon that goes right behind all that. And then I got a couple of these specialty, see these little bat thingies? They come out of the, this is so fun. This is on a 32 count Cafe Mocha. Country French. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. All right, and next one. Another house. When did I start stitching all these houses?
I don't know.
Clearly you know why they're not done, because I'm not good with houses.
Probably you don't.
All right, so this is a Christmas house. This is called
I love this house.
Christmas Tide at Holly House.
This gorgeous house.
I love the reindeer. The reindeer jumping over the little hoops of snow there. So this is where I'm at. That's it. You know what? Yep, that's where I'm at. 2.5 windows, like right over here somewhere, I think. And so I'm using the called for needlepoint silks, which has got the nice color, really soft. And this is on 28 count French vanilla. So it'll be a big one. Speaking of filling in, this is Halloween Gathering. And it's the 5 pieces that you got to put in. So this is where I'm at still from last year. I did not move forward from last December. This is what it looked like last December. Nothing new. And it's going to look like this next December unless someone else stitches it. So this pumpkin's got to be filled in. and I'm going this way. I did a round with him. I'm doing up and down with this one, and then there's another big pumpkin down here. I'm gonna go this way to try to make different patterns in the pumpkin. So I love that. Look at that color. That's a really pretty green. And then here's another small pattern. Let Freedom Ring by Alila.
Small?
By Alila Studios. Look at that. That's a house. And I am right there. I'm in this corner over here. I started in the corner. Isn't that
small?
It's a small start. Okay. Next one. Next one is the Dead Sea Mermaid by Meridian Designs. Look at that. I heard there's a merman coming. Did anybody see a merman yet? Okay. Here she is. And she's on a special fabric, well, that we have now. That's named. It's Still Water, 32 count Still Water by Fabrics by Stephanie. Nothing like a zombie mermaid. She's so cute. Look at that hair. It's all sparkly. I got all the sparkle in there. The Kreinik. Oh, look at that. Oh, love that face. Got to do the back stitching to pop that face out. And now, this baby. Another small project. The Uninvited. What's it?
Small.
Uninvited Guests.
It's small.
Well, and I'm doing it on a 20 count Ada. Shall I open the bed sheet? This is how big it's gonna be, people. That's how big it's gonna be. I'm gonna need a whole new wall. This is where we're at. So
that is crazy. This little boy.
It's gorgeous. So that's 2.5 pages out of 36.
There's the little boy over here.
Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Oh. And you called that little. No. I would never finish that.
All right. And the next one is from our Halloween box. This is an exclusive design, designed for GaRon, and this is called Frankenstein Sampler by Stitchy Pros. There it is. And I am working on the box for the house. This is, I started up in the corner. Look at all the colors are so pretty. The chocolate and that dark blue. See the colors there?
There's a lot to go.
Oh, there's a lot to go. But yeah, it's very pretty. But this is the size.
Excuse me.
How wide it's going to be for the haunted house.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have... But wait, there's one more.
One more?
This is the last WIP.
Wow.
Okay, and this one has to be
12 WIPs done.
Yep, and this one has to be frogged. Because I am off. It doesn't line up. This is
You have to frog that?
I have to frog this somehow or the other. It's so tight. So it's A Year in the Gnomes. It's the October gnome. And what you're supposed to do is when you start these, you start here, and then you continue on. You cannot skip or you'll be off. I'm off. I am off because it's not lining up. No. It's like made long squares. The squares didn't line up.
Oh my gosh.
It's a nightmare. So I will, Kathy, I told you I would frog it. I will frog it, I promise. I just figure out how to cut out threads. But
oh my gosh. All that stitch.
Yeah, because I didn't have because I was, I couldn't wait and get the right orange and continue on. Then I could find my way. This one's, there's no way to count over and you get in the wrong place. And it's so solid, you can barely even see the X's, but I will fix it. I will do it. It will be, and that is the WIP parade. Look at that, we're almost at 2 hours.
Wow. You fly in that parade.
I know.
12 whips?
12? Was it 12 or closer to 94? I'm under 100.
Oh, that's good because you have too many finishes.
I'm under 100. I don't have my metrics of how many finishes I had in the year when I started and all that like I've done in the past.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't keeping up with it. I looked at my app and some of my stuff, and I don't even have the projects in my app.
Yeah, but you had too many starts and finishes at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean.
So I have a lot of starts and finishes that I
Yeah.
need to. So, you know.
You down 100?
I'm
Wow.
under 100. I was over 100 last year. I'm down to 94. And I had a lot of starts.
I mean, you had 6 finishes all year.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, you have, okay. You had 100 whips last year.
Uh-huh.
Now you had 94. That is minus 6. You did 6 finishes.
Okay.
Is that good mathematic?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I know next year I will keep better numbers and better metrics. I need to, if you know what, if
better organization too.
Yeah, I need to get better organized, and because it's frustrating because I like doing these WIP parades at the end
Because
of
in
the
your
year.
secret, you have to have more organization.
Oh, my secret. Do you want to hear my secret?
No. I tell the secret.
All right, tell the secret.
Okay.
What's the secret?
The secret is, you know, he always say his 10 by 10 store, 10 by 10 room, 10 by 10. Well, the 10 by 10 is spending, and we are out of space.
Yes.
And we decide move.
Yes, we are going to be moving.
We are moving. We planning 1 week before Thanksgiving. Maybe 1 month. Maybe in October is when I say, you know what, we are out of space.
And we did a reflection of our life, and we decided to change some things around.
Yes.
And so part of that, make what's good for us.
Everything will be the same in GaRon Stitchery.
Yeah.
Only new place.
Yeah.
The GaRon Totem Bags house is gonna be for sale in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So our house will be placed on the market. We've already bought a new house, and we'll be moving sometime.
We are under contract.
Yeah,
in the
we're under
new
contract.
house. Yes, and we are moving to
Alabama.
Sweet Home, Alabama.
Yeah. So,
Johnny, I'm coming to see you.
so we will be living in the same state as my parents.
Yes, 6 miles away.
That's why we waited till they came for Thanksgiving. So we broke the news to them over Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And they were both happy. And
yeah, last in Thanksgiving we are in plans.
yeah, we didn't even see a house yet. We were just looking, and we found the house this last week.
Day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, Friday. Today, 1 week ago.
Yeah, we found the house a week ago. I said, "Oh, look at that one. That's it."
Yes.
And then
it's a beautiful space.
Yeah. It's got a
GaRon
nice.
Stitchery have big space. GaRon Totem Bags go have a big space for for production bags. It's gonna be GaRon Totem Bags gonna be out of the house in the land, but out of the house.
Out of the house.
Yes, because this house is always so dirty. So not dirty, it's dusty.
For the
And I'm clean and clean and clean.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I don't have time for clean, but and I'm afraid for the crustage because mostly our crustage not have glass.
Yeah.
I have one machine where I blow it, but still.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm out the house.
Yeah. So we will be doubling the size of our house.
Yeah, because for the business.
Yeah, for the business and for us too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we'll have
so
more of a work-life balance,
Yes.
and it'll be work is more out of us, out of our
Our our retreat, everything is gonna be the same.
Yep. We will be down. We will be coming down here for the retreat. We'll be bringing our goodies. Yes. We've got everything all lined up, so the retreat will still be in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Things will still be going the same. All our clubs are still going the same.
Yeah, we have a room for the plans was Gary stay in the hotel, stitching late, and I'm coming home. But now we had the room hotel for this the the retreat. Now we go change the reservation and put it. I'm thinking 2 or 3 more days.
Yeah.
Before the retreat.
Right.
That way we can be here to
have everything set up.
Yeah.
So we're really excited.
It's only 10-hour drive.
8-hour drive.
Well, depends how you drive.
10 for me, 8 for everybody else in America.
Yeah.
I'm a slow driver.
Yeah.
And then he still says, slow down. So we're really excited. The girls are going to have an acre of land to run around and play in.
Yes.
They will have so much fun.
Here they don't have too much space to run because they pool.
Yeah. So we'll be able to shoot the tennis ball out for them, and they'll be shooting all over the place. So they're going to be excited. Princess Leah is going to be getting her own bedroom back again.
Yeah.
She will get her sleep number and she still has to share it with Ginger. So that's some down points, but everyone will have their own space. It'll be so nice. And we're really thankful that we're able to do this and grateful that things have worked out. Things are, things happen for a reason, and this was the calling. This is what was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
so
we need a space, and we cannot find a house, that big house in Florida with the price we pay in there. Yeah. Because in Florida, that house is millions, and we can't afford that.
Yeah. And there's no hurricanes.
And no hurricane. Low insurance. Yeah.
Fun.
Yes.
So we're excited. So we'll give you more updates as things happen. Might even pop in a picture or two when we get closer.
Yeah, probably by middle of January we will move in.
Yeah, so it's fast. So by January the 15th we should be in the new place.
Yeah.
We go
for the business week. That week, I'm thinking it's maybe 1 week, a little more. We had to we go be back and shipping. If you guys buy when we are in the moving process, it's because we had the sale. That way we can.
Oh yeah, we forgot. They don't know if they're not. So we are doing a countdown to Christmas sale.
Yes.
And it's everything in the shop.
Everything.
Except for the retreat.
Except for the retreat and
the new Blackbird book is not.
Yeah. That is not for sale.
It's all 15% off. And that way, so we don't have to move everything as much. We reduce some of the moving.
Yes. That helps us. Yeah. Less packing.
All right. So what Warner was alluding to, what he's trying to say, during the move window, we're going to put a post in our website during the move window that from this day to this day, the website's still open, but we're not going to be shipping between those days. Anyone that buys between those days, will let you guys know something special when that gets closer. Yes. So we have a plan of what we're going to do, and it'll be all in the right.
Shipping and moving at the same time. It's going to be impossible. Yeah.
I don't see why not. Why can you not pick orders in the backseat of the car while I'm driving?
Oh, of course.
Everything's Wi-Fi now.
Yeah. Yeah. But we want to announce it because y'all know the way we working. You buy, we ship. Mm-hmm. You buy after my mailman pass, we ship the next day.
Yeah.
And, we don't want to mess up our shipping way, thinking,
Yeah. So the bag of the month is still going to be available to ship on January the 28th.
Yes. No, the
thread of the month will be ready to ship on the 28th. The fabric of the month, the new fabric of the month club, will be ready to ship on the 25th. So we've we got these dates all set in there.
Yes.
I might not know what I'm doing with my whips, but I really am focused on what we're gonna do.
I'm going to start with the back of the month of December this week coming. And because I am be packing. Okay, next video you're not gonna see nothing on the walls because the rest of the walls are empty.
Yeah,
I just leaving this wall for tonight. But I'm already packing. I had to pack in every picture frame, everything in the walls because the maintenance is what? Maintenance is coming.
Contractors coming to spruce up the place.
To hold the
touch-ups.
The needles, the nails, and pull it out and, retouch, paint and things like that. But for putting the house in the market on the 15th of December. But I lose myself. You can cut me and I lose myself where I was going.
I have no idea where he went to.
I'll be packing.
Yeah.
And packing. And making boxes too, And but I'm going to start the back of the month Monday for ship it in December 28th. And when I'm finished the bags, I'm going to start the bags who going to be shipping in January 28th.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to have the bag of the month and the green guard of the month clubs ready before the moving.
And the new...
Because when we are right there, I had to be ready, sit everything, the computer, see the computer, the system.
So
ship.
So a little bit about Ronnie and I. When we've lived in so many different places, because I'm a gypsy. I am a definite gypsy because every 5 to 6 years, I've got to move.
Yeah, no. And this is the funny part. I say, okay, this house is never move again. But we go in the business and we need the space.
Yeah. If we didn't do a business, we wouldn't.
Never say never.
So... now I forgot what I was going to say.
Good. You see how nice it is when somebody cuts you?
So that's why we've been so distracted and there's a lot of stitching going on.
Busy.
Because we're dreaming. We're like planning and like, oh, we can do this, we can do that.
And he was looking houses for almost 1 month and I say, start looking the houses because if we found the house we love, what we gonna do? Well, our moving was planning for after the retreat.
June.
By June, July. Well, it's gonna be January. It's crazy.
Hey, when it's the right house, it's the right house.
We found the right house and we love it. The realtors sent us
we did FaceTime
with him and he walked everywhere in the house.
Yeah.
The only way he not going up because I tell him don't do it because it's in the attic and he is little older sounds person. And
didn't want him climbing up the stairs.
I don't want to go there holding the camera and no.
Yeah.
I say it's no.
So not only do we buy and sell online, we bought a house online.
Yeah.
So, hey, why not? It's the world of the future.
But you see my living room right now is boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Yeah. Because I have to be. I'm that person. You say, okay, I'm moving next month. I don't go waiting for the last minute.
That's what I was going to say. So we are the people that when we move to a new place, the first 48 hours, there's no sleep.
That was before.
Now he's older.
I'm older.
He's going to take a nap. A 2-hour nap. But we have curtains hung, pictures on the wall, all the tchotchkes and stuff in his place. And when people come over,
night I was there making dinner.
Yeah, and people come over. When they come over, like, how long have you been here? We're like, a day and a half. So,
we was that way.
But this time we're going to be focusing on the shop is first. Yes. We set up the shop. We set up the sewing center. And then we look for an air mattress.
When I move, no, we will keep it. We will have it. when we move, I have one box with my sugar, my coffee, and my coffee cream.
Yep.
That is, and my coffee maker, of course. That is had to go in my lap.
Yep.
Yep. When I'm coming in the house, the first thing I do is connecting the coffee maker.
I know that when we were looking at the kitchen, we're like, okay, so the coffee pot's gonna go here or here. He's like, no, it's gonna go over there.
Yeah. Yes.
We don't want to show where anything else is going.
It's exciting time. It's I'm happy, and my health is improved a lot. I'm doing the physical therapies and this change I think is going to help.
I think it's a positive change. It's more relaxing.
Yeah.
And a little stress.
Yeah. Florida is very stressful. The weather, I don't like the weather. I never liked this weather.
Yeah.
And
I like the weather, but
I like having my roses in my yard.
Other plants, flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what's really going to help Ronnie is because he's got the property has a building on it that's separate for a separate structure that he will be from the house. So all the sewing stuff will be out there. So when he's off, mentally he can be completely off, and he needs that separation. So it can be more like, okay, I'm done. And
I just go be a camera in the GaRon Stitchery to supervise him and see that he's working and chipping when I'm chipping.
Yeah, but my window is focusing on his building to see when he's not inside the building working. So, and then the girls will be watching both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we've hopefully we haven't confused everyone with our secret. We've reassured everyone that everything is going to be actually better. I think it's going to be more organized for us, more space to spread out. We're like, oh my God, I no longer have a 10 by 10. I'm going to have a 24 by 24 just for the stitchery.
Yes.
24 by 24, imagine.
We can upgrade our business with more products.
Yeah. Once
because there's many things we cannot buy because we don't have
it's too big.
We don't have a storage room. Yeah.
But now we will.
Yeah, because we pay now $150 a month for just to have one what is called in the storage
for shipping containers.
For the shipping
packaging.
And we had their Christmas boxes, things that we have before in the guest room. We had to have it over there, and it's money for me. It's money, and the I don't want to say in the trash, but it's wasting money. Yeah, when you can have one everything in one place.
All right.
A veces I'm out. Sometimes, a veces is sometimes. I don't know when I'm coming in Spanish. Sometimes we are out and say, oh wait, we forgot bring envelopes. You have to run all the way there for bring the envelopes. It's a hassle. But thank you God, we go have everything in one place.
Yeah. So it's a real shock to family and friends, and we wanted to let everyone know that knew already.
Yeah. New year, new life, new start. Same business.
What? I know. Gosh, I'm so excited. I can barely sleep. I'm up. I'm up.
I know many of our friends is happy.
Yeah.
And go be happy for us and sending us a good vibe for the move go smooth and because
wow, imagine I could have a room with decorated for Halloween all year long.
No comments.
Okay, it's a thought.
Could be his room that when he's stitching.
The stitching cave.
Yeah. One more wall, more place for storage for show our.
Yeah. I know, that's why. So when we were going through the WIPs the other day or yesterday and organizing, I'm like, oh, I got to finish this one's for this room. Oh, I got to finish this one for that room. Because now, I think that might be one reason also why there's so many WIPs is because there's like, well, I'll finish it. Where would I put it at? So there's no rush to get it done. But like the Rosewood Manor homewards, that's going to be perfect right at the front entrance when people come in and see that. I think that'd be really cool. So there's there's a lot of whips in there that I'm like, ooh, now I'm really excited about finishing.
Yeah.
Other than just putting them under the bed. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed our long video of whip review.
I know somebody who will love it. This 2 hours video.
Yeah, it's gonna. This may take all night for me to upload, but I don't care because I enjoy doing these videos, and the whip parades are always my most favoriteest videos to watch.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy my huge whip parade. For me, as a huge, and I see.
It's not the size of the whip, it's the amount of enjoyment you get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, everyone,
thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.